Hello and welcome to my monthly favorites. This month I'm dividing it up into metaphysical and personal care and self-care kind of thing. Because the personal care, self-care kind of thing is a lot this month. Well, it'll end up like being a really long video if I include it with my metaphysical favorites for this month. So I will begin with, as you can tell by the title, personal care, self-care, that kind of stuff, crafting, you know what I mean. Like, let's begin. What I didn't bring is the tea I've been enjoying. I've been really enjoying lemon ginger tea in the evenings, probably because I have like heartburn every evening. People, I get home late from work, we eat supper late, then I have heartburn. Lemon ginger tea, I think it's Twinings that I purchased, and peppermint tea. So that's been my evening beverage. Otherwise, it's coffee all day long. Okay. So those are the beverages I've been really enjoying. Birthday week started out with a bang last weekend, and there was some consumption of sugar, which made me sick as all get out. For those of you who may not know, because you may not know, because I don't talk about it on my channel much, if at all, I have been on a ketogenic way of eating since May of 19. My God, May 19th of imagine I remember the exact date, 2015. So it's past 5 years that I've been following a ketogenic way of eating, and I am no longer type 2 diabetic. And it used to be in the early days, or even the first couple of years, that I could go off my way of eating for birthday week or Christmas, and then I would just have to get back on track. 5 years in, people, even 4 years in, but now this, this fifth year in, I had a slice of birthday cake on Tuesday because it was my husband's birthday on the 28th, and honest to God, my whole body was vibrating from the sugar, and I was sick like crazy. So sugar, no more for me. Like, just regular sugar, that's it. Like, occasionally I'll bake something with Swerve, which is one of the sweeteners that I use for, or stevia or something like that. But no, sugar and I are completely over. Not in beverages, nothing at all. No sugar for me. Zero sugar. We're done. It's I'll have to just accept that. So that was the start of birthday week. So that was a beautiful, beautiful cheesecake, but it made me sick. I tolerate I tolerate some bread. I tolerate some rice, but not a lot. So yeah, that's my way of eating now, and it keeps me healthy. For me, it keeps the inflammation completely at bay, especially when it comes to arthritic pain and that kind of stuff. I do have osteoarthritis, among other issues from wear and tear. But it does keep the inflammation down. It keeps type 2 diabetes away from me. So that's that. So part of self-care favorites for July was, oh my God, to just like fast and get right back into ketosis after that birthday cake. That oh my God, people, I really thought I was gonna die. Seriously, it upset my stomach and it gave me tachycardia. My heart rate had shot up to something incredible. My heart rate's usually at about 68 beats per minute. I was at 120. So yeah, not for me. Okay. So in terms of, I'll talk about a craft I've been enjoying. My daughter, my youngest, learned how to knit with a loom. So I figure, oh, okay, since I'm like really bad with knitting in general, like I crochet, like I crochet much better than I knit. There's always the danger that the stitches are gonna fall off the needles, and then I don't know what to do. It's sad, people. It's really sad. And I always find it funny when someone who knits says the same thing about crochet, that they find crochet confusing or difficult. I'm very, very fascinated by that. Anyway, so I have a yarn stash, leftover yarn from previous projects. I have some of this stuff. This is Lion brand Woolies. This is called Tonal, and such a romantic colorway called Night Sky. I love that. So this is what it looks like. And this is like just, it's totally my jam, like, you know, black with gray. And I took a little loom, the smallest size loom from a cheap plastic loom kit that I have, and I'm working on, thanks to the magic of YouTube, tube socks. So here's my first sock my first tube sock I've ever knitted. See, it's got a little cuff, but it's not a folded cuff. It's just like a little ribbed cuff to give it a little bit of give. And yeah, I have to laugh because they're very much. When I completed it, I looked at it and I said, "Oh my gosh, they look like those socks that they sell at Indigo here in Canada," which is how many times I have to tell you? It's like Barnes and Noble. They call them reading socks and charge like $20, $30 for them. Yeah, I just made a reading sock, and I'm working on the second one, and it's really simple. I follow a YouTube video channel I'm really enjoying, and she explains things very clearly, and it's something to do to unwind in the evening, and yeah, so that's been part of my self-care up here, you know. All right, what else? Now we're going to talk about personal care and just products I've been enjoying. This guy. This is my favorite hair clip. It's what I used to wear my hair up for work. At work, part of the dress code, you know, especially because of COVID, and but in general, if you're a nurse, you know, part of the dress code is that your hair has to be up, right off, has to be off your shoulders. And this guy is my favorite hair clip to use to wear my hair up for work, because a ponytail of any kind just pulls the hair, it just pulls all day long. Even with this, towards the end of the day, all I want to do is remove it and like, oh, give myself a scalp massage. But I find I tolerate my hair up more with this guy because it's not pulling tightly on my scalp, hair, whatever, hair clip. Oh my goodness. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is soap. I love bar soap. I love all kinds of bar soap. But the more unique the bar soap, the more I love it. The more it's not available where I live, the more it requires a little effort to obtain, the more I love it. But anyway, so here's one that I've been really enjoying. It's in like the actual bar of soap is in my bathroom, and it's lasting quite a while. I started it at the start of this month, and it's only halfway through because it's really hard milled. And it's Nesti Dante. It's an Italian brand of premium soap. So it's Nesti Dante. This one is hydrangea and rhubarb fragrance. I get these at of all places, there's a drugstore. My dentist's office is on the second floor, and then on the main floor of the strip mall is a drugstore that carries these. And well, this brand, they don't always have the same ones based on what they can obtain. And since the pandemic, their supplies are dwindling because there's nothing coming. They're not receiving anything from Italy. So this bar of soap has made me happy. It's very energizing. It's has a beautiful fragrance that, you know, that lasts on the skin for a little while. It's really nice, especially in the summer. You feel like, you know, refreshed. And then this is a childhood favorite. I pick these up when I go to America at Dollar Tree. Now, I haven't been able to go to America since last fall, but I really loaded up on these last time I was there, the time before, so I'm not going to be out of these anytime soon. Oh my god, this fragrance for me is summertime. So that's Palmolive Classic Scent. This just smells like summertime to me because of childhood memories when I'd go to America for the summer when school was out. All right, then this is what my dad had in the shower. Okay, that was the soap. A couple of weeks ago, we went to my husband and I went to a nursery to pick up a statue for the backyard. So, if you've seen my video with the update of what my backyard looks like, just letting it grow wild, there's a statue of St. Francis holding a plate, and so that's what we went there to pick up. And there was a display of body care, and I knew about this brand through my daughter, but I never clued in. Like, this brand's like 20 years old. I never clued in that they were local, like seriously, like locally made, not just British Columbia, but my city. And the brand is Barefoot Venus. So if you're from Canada, you know about Barefoot Venus. Barefoot Venus. You're probably thinking, oh my God, Grace, how did you not know about this brand? I knew of them, but you know what? When I would see them at the same drugstore that I pick up my Nesti Dante soap, right? I would see that they have a display at that drugstore with all their really nice apothecary brown glass bottles and stuff like that. But if you don't know their products, they all look the same. You don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. Anyway, when we went to pick up the statue of St. Francis, they had a display case of this brand, and they had they had like these little discovery kits. And the one that caught my attention was this bag. It was the last one there. Look at this. The colors. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look how beautiful she is. This is how, in my mind, this is how I see Gaia. Except that Gaia, I imagine Gaia to have the skin, the color of rich black soil. And, the vegetation, the hair is all vegetation and everything. It's like, yeah, I know we all have this is how I imagine Gaia. Anyway, look at this. So beautiful. So it came zipped up, and you can't see, and there's like one of those like plastic tags, so you can't open it up to see what's in it, or, whatever. So I was surprised when I got home that there was like 5 products in it, and I have 4 of them here. And one of them I do not have with me. It's a lip balm, like a cocoa butter kind of lip balm. It's in my room. I forgot it. I left it there. But it came with. So this art is for their Limelight collection, and Limelight is literally it's the scent of lime, and I love the scent of. The musky scent of lime zest. Oh my God. It's like one of my favorite scents ever in the whole world. So it came with this hand cream, and it's also this argan oil, body oil, right? Well, it turns out that doesn't react well in my body chemistry. So actual lime zest, if I were to rub it on, smells incredible on my skin. That musky, citrusy, beautiful. Sorry, this is like my dog's hair is floating around me, freaking me out. Okay, irritating me. Sorry. And this cream is quite nice. It's in a macadamia nut oil base, I guess. All these products are natural. Like, they're all made with like natural ingredients. When you read the ingredients list on the back, it's all good stuff. Again, it's made in Canada. here in my city, and they have a website. I believe they do ship to the United States, which if you live in America, the exchange on the dollar is really good for you guys. So this was not sponsored by Barefoot Venus. They don't even know I exist. I was just a customer who bought it at a store. I did end up placing an order, which I'll talk about when I actually use that stuff. But yeah, so this is the Limelight, and it's a nice cream. It just smells terrible on my body chemistry. It's a little plasticky. So I'm using it up because it's good stuff. Just hates me. And this is the body oil. Same kind of thing. It goes on smelling really nice, and then when it mixes with my body chemistry, not so much. It also came with these two little hand creams. This one is black coconut. So I used to love coconut. And then this love of coconut became associated with like a really, really bad place of, bad place of work, people, really bad situation. So I went completely off coconut. Off. Like anything coconut grossed me out. And then I think Bath and Body Works had something to do with it as well, because their coconut is just nauseating. Anyway, this black coconut hand cream brought me back to coconut. It just, it smells like the coconut fruit with some vanilla. That's it. No pineapple. I did end up getting, which is now part of this set, I did end up getting the argan oil, like the body oil for black coconut. That one unfortunately does have that pineapple note, but this one does, the hand cream does not, and I love it. I have like really ragged cuticles from washing my hands, and this really is incredible. And this is their lavender. This is called Lavender Smoke. I love the little skull flowers, flower skull. This one's called Lavender Smoke, and on their website it says, not your mother's lavender. Well, it certainly is my mother's lavender, and that's why I love it. It's very similar to Yardley's white lavender that my mom used to wear when I was a kid, when I was a baby, little. So love this. Beautiful, beautiful hand cream. Love it. And oh my god, this bag. Just love it. Love the packaging of their products. Yeah. I've broken up with other retailers. The pandemic had given me some time to really think about where I'm spending my money, and then when you find out how they treat their employees and all that stuff. So I've broken up with some brands. I don't think I won't be shopping in Bath and Body Works anytime soon. I'm done with them. Lush, I'm done with them. I'm gonna use up what I have, but no. So I'm pretty happy I found this brand, because it kind of is that Body Shop kind of Lush situation that I enjoy. All right, 18 minutes and I still haven't talked about fragrance. So lipstick. I'm still working on this one, folks. Damage by NARS. It's a sheer purple. I love it. It's very rare for me to finish a lipstick. I usually get tired of it and move on. So yeah. So this is both. Let's talk about a fail. This is Acqua Allegoria Herba Fresca or Erba Fresca by Guerlain. So Acqua Allegoria is just that. It's cologne strength, although this is really potent. It's cologne strength. Allegoria means it's supposed to paint a picture in your mind of what it is. It's supposed to smell like what it is. This is Erba Fresca, means fresh herbs. There's spearmint in here. And when I smell it, it should be something that I love. Oh, it's terrible. Just absolutely terrible. It's really strong. It's spearmint is supposed to be a nice, sweet, minty scent. There's something in this that is just irritating, is the best way I could describe it. On my skin, totally turns. even in the air, like, you know, I thought, okay, maybe it's a skin chemistry thing. I'm going to pass it on. So I spritz it in the air and it's like, no. So this, big fail. Big fail. The rest of them are all loves. So, Florida water. I go through, when I can source it regularly, I go through a lot of Florida water. I'm being very, very careful. Some, like, I transfer some of this into a spray bottle dedicated to it only, and I use the spray bottle. I love this. I've loved this my whole life. I can't even remember when I started using it. Magical purposes, as a fragrance. I just love this. It has that cola, that citrus and cola scent. Citrus, spicy, cinnamon, cola scent. I just can't get enough of. Orange, cinnamon, cola. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And even if you're not magically inclined, this is a beautiful cologne to wear on the skin. You know, on the skin it dries down to a really nice, creamy, and it lasts. It's a nice, creamy cologne scent, citrus scent. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The next fragrance I've been really enjoying because it's hot, it's summer here, right, is my Jeannette. This is a label I just copied off the internet and just taped onto this bottle. I transfer vintage Jeannette into this. That's in a splash bottle. If you need to know, if you're like me and you need to know, I only buy Jeannette that has this handwriting. This is the font for Jeannette, for vintage. This is the, oh my god, you can't even see it. This is the modern font. Yeah, you probably can't see it. Anyway, I love this. To me, this smells like summer when I was little. This smells like, reminds me of my mom. My mom used to buy Jeannette for me. Sometimes I go just, you know, I go perusing eBay looking for the vintage that has the correct font and packaging of the vintage formula. The current Jeannette that's available out there is freaking caustic. It's disgusting. There's one, I had one bottle that said made in Mexico, which surprised me. I expected it to be really good since it was made in Mexico. And the base note in that was all plastic. That was just, I don't know why. It just, I had to toss it. And last, but certainly not least, I've been really enjoying my Arabian white musk, magical oil, that I also wear as a fragrance oil. What I'd forgotten, because I hadn't been able to source this in like so long, is that I'm anosmic to it. Anosmic means that I can't smell it. So there'll be a moment, like when I'm not wearing it, I just touch the vial and I could smell this musk and it drives me nuts. The second I apply it to my body, I can't smell it. And right now I can't smell it at all. This may as well just be water in here. So yeah, I forgot that I'm anosmic to it, but I still love it. I guess because it's fleeting to me, it makes it even more so. And that's it for, it makes it even more special because it's so fleeting. So that's it for my personal care favorites for the month of July. I'm sure there were some other things, but I can't remember. I think, the shampoo that I'm using, I just absolutely love. It's outrageously expensive, but I don't use a lot. And like that one $30 bottle has been, lasted me 6 months. So, cause you only have to use a little bit, and I'll feature it in my next monthly favorites video, because there's still a bit left. It's not empty yet. Yeah, so I guess that's it for me for this video. Thank you so much. If you care to share in the comments below some things that you've been enjoying in the month of July. If you live in the northern hemisphere and it's hot, any kind of personal care products that you've been really enjoying to keep cool. If you're in the southern hemisphere, any kind of personal care products that you've been really enjoying because it's cold, please do share. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.